New at 5, 7 News reporter Russell Haythorne discovering a growing number of communities saying no to pot.
Right, and we've discovered at least 20 cities and towns in Colorado planning to strictly regulate marijuana retail sales and growing your own. And if Denver were to take the same path, it would obviously be the largest, most liberal city to do so. Diane Carlson Robinson argues Denver doesn't need retail pot shops when it already has 287 medical dispensaries.
There's twice as many medical dispensaries than pharmacies in the city of Denver.
Christian Setterberg argues the opposite, that retail pot shops like liquor stores will curb illegal use.
Drug dealers don't currently card people. The current prohibition model is what's failed. That was one of the primary and core arguments of Amendment 64.
In the city of Denver, 67% of voters, nearly 2 in 3, approved the legalization of marijuana. But city council is finding it's not as simple as telling residents to light up.
I think the real question is going to be how can we implement this in a wise way.
Political science expert Dr. Peter Hansen says Amendment 64 has left communities in a lurch.
I suspect voters themselves haven't thought in detail about what legalization will actually look like.
Carlson Robinson and her group say it's the most radical marijuana law in the world, which allows people to grow their own and doesn't regulate THC.
In Amsterdam, you cannot grow, manufacture, and transport marijuana. Marijuana that is above 15% THC levels is treated as a hard drug.
Setterberg says the bottom line is the majority voted for recreational pot.
This is the path that Colorado's decided to go down, and now is the time for us to lead on it.
The Denver City Council has also expressed concerns about the message it's sending to young people. One doctor testified to the City Council yesterday that Denver has the second highest marijuana prevalence among youth 12 and older of any city in the U.S., second only to Milwaukee. One side note, the state Amendment 64 task force is due to make its recommendations to the governor tomorrow. We will, of course, follow that for you. Live in Denver, Russell Haythorne, 7 News.